Give us a strategy. How do you do it so we can do it too?
Well, one of the things that I stress really strongly is when these jackpots get this high, it's happened 3 or 4 times now, is don't get wrapped up in this. Don't get what's called lottery fever. Yes, definitely buy tickets because, as the old saying is, you got to be in it to win it. But don't spend money you cannot afford to spend.
Right.
I can't stress this enough. You know, don't spend grocery money. Don't spend rent money. Okay. Figure out what you can afford to spend, and then buy the tickets based in your budget.
Richard, don't your odds get worse the bigger the jackpot is because more people play?
No, not at all. You're not playing against each other. You're playing. Everybody's playing against the house. So it doesn't matter whether 10 people play or 10 million people play. Your odds are still the same. The difference is,
and that's the problem, right?
People,
your odds are terrible. Just terrible.
Oh yeah, they are. They're one in winning Powerball. They're 1 in 175 million. I mean, that's insane.
So
yeah, but the only difference.
How do you do it, my friend? Do you fake the number? Do you get a computer generated number? That's what about 80% of the people do. Or do you use the same number over and over?
I absolutely tell people do not buy quick picks. Okay? And people do win with quick picks, yes. But here's the big thing they don't tell you is that, yeah, more people win with quick picks than those who play their own numbers. But there is millions more people that lose with quick picks than there are the people that play their own numbers.
Richard, to get the details, we're going to have to read your book. That's what I'm just feeling from you right now. Am I right? You're not going to give us the secrets to the kingdom, are you?
Well, no. I mean, there's some things I can tell you. You know, if you play your own numbers, and in my book, I teach you how to do the research to make sure that the set of numbers you've chosen is a good set of numbers. Once you do that, the 2 most important things to remember is never change your numbers and never miss a draw.
All right, Mr.
Always
Quickly.
play them.
Best number, worst number. Can you tell us? What are the best number and the worst number? Come on.
I can't do that.
Oh,
I can't do that because but it doesn't exist. That's what people think. They think there's this magic way to pick numbers out of the air to pick which is the good numbers and the bad numbers. That has nothing to do with it. If you have to pick 6 numbers out of 49, write 1 through 49 on the wall and throw darts at it. And whatever the first 6 numbers that you hit, you can write those down. But then, if you follow my method and you do the research, you'll find out if that's a good set of numbers. And if it is, now you go back to those 2 basic rules. Never change your numbers and never miss a draw.
Richard, thank you for coming on. A pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Thank you always.
Big house, the picturesque pool, the fancy cars.
This is my son's Beamer. Years ago, he probably would have gotten a beat up old U Chevy.
If it looks like Richard Lustig won the lottery, it's because he did. A whopping 7 times. So has it changed his life?
Oh, give me a break. Of course it's going to change your life. You just won millions of dollars, something that you're telling me it's not going to change your life? I mean, our life is 1,000,000% better than it was 10, 12 years ago.
The proof is in the checks. Mega money, $842,000. Fantasy 5 jackpots, 98 grand and 70 grand. His 7 huge jackpots don't include the 23 times he's had to go to the lottery office and claim a prize of $600 or more.
I just want to celebrate. I had no idea I was going down this road.
Richard Lustig is winning, so his son suggested, why not help others strike it rich?
He says, you know, Dad, you're missing the boat. And I said, what do you mean? He says, you need to write a book. And I go like, write a book? Nick, I'm not an author. I can't write a book. What are you, crazy?
Crazy as it seems, Richard wrote the book.
It's a how-to book. I mean, that's what this is, you know?
And then won. Again.
So I call my publisher real quick and I says, have we started printing it? He says, no, hold the presses. I said, I just won number 7.
Some of his tips include setting a budget. Only play what you can afford. Don't play quick picks either. Check your lottery numbers to make sure that they've never come up before. Buy 10 of the same kind of scratch-off tickets in a row, and don't throw away the losing scratch-offs. They can be mailed in for a second chance drawing.
2 of my 7 lottery game grand prizes were second chance drawings.
He also offers advice to winners on how to manage their money so that they can avoid the so-called lottery curse.
They spent all that money, they blew it all, and now all of a sudden Uncle Sam says, wait a minute, you owe me another $250,000 in taxes.
According to Richard, you should divide the money into 3s. Spend a third of it on however you'd like. Go ahead and splurge. Take a third to pay off your bills and save for the taxes that you're going to be charged on the winnings, and then use the last third, he says, to reinvest into the lottery.
I have a couple in Tampa, Florida, followed my method for 3 or 4 months and hit a $2 million jackpot.
And there have been more testimonials.
Mr. Lustig, I just got your book, started playing your method, I just won $600. I've never won that much ever playing the lottery. Mr. Lustig, I just got your book yesterday. Today's my first day following your method, I won $1,000. I can't believe it.
There's no doubt that profits in book sales are adding to Richard's millions. For most of us who only dream of what we do with our winnings, Richard Lustig is living it. And living it up big.
It's a rich man's world.